What's this, a Commodore 64?
Hit F5 now. Or a little circle refresh button.
I hate you. You know that, right? Are you ever going to shave this, Teen Wolf?
I know. I saw that yesterday. I know. I gotta. You always point out the little things.
Well, I worry about you, Larry.
All right. Welcome to Mental Health Week here.
Listen, you're good enough. You're smart enough.
Gosh darn it, people like me.
God, okay, so now I got the. Okay, so now I'm sharing it. Now I'm sharing it under. This is just fun under Frank John, right?
Yeah, and Larry Morgan.
Well, I have to. Yeah.
Are you the two people who are watching right now?
Probably us.
Oh, I forgot to bring my little thing to my little stand. That's not gonna work. That's all right. I don't need it. I can do this.
You want the?
No, I'm good.
This?
I'm good. I'm cool. I'm a professional, and maybe by the end of this episode, I'll be announcing my new podcast.
Already? Is that a pink caddy? Rob's, yes.
Look at that.
Yes, it is, Rob. That is my father's pink Cadillac from...
How do you get in it? It's so small.
I don't know. I'm going to share. I just want to share now.
Can we just watch Frank try and use a laptop in 2019?
I hate you.
Let's zoom in on Frank. Angelo says hi.
I can't share this for some reason, Larry. It's not letting me share. You fucked up somewhere.
No, I didn't. Let me see.
Share in a group, start a watch party, send us a message, share now with friends, share to your story now, share to a page.
Share to a page. And you should be able to share to your own page. Or just hit share.
I did.
If I can turn back time.
Share on a page you manage. No, I don't want to share on a page.
How's share do that thing? That looked weird.
No, you...
Eric, why? That's the second time you've posted that. Why do I need to come around? I can't come around there because I'm attached to this unit. Folks, welcome to episode 60 of the Better Half Podcast. As Frank desperately tries to wrestle with modern technology. This should have been done
beforehand.
How about you just share it from your phone? You'll probably be able to do it a lot quicker.
You fucked this up.
How? All I did was hit record.
You fucked it up. This is why.
Welcome to the last episode of the Better Half.
This is why, because...
Remember that? Remember the crossover episode from...
I don't want Dr. Disrespect.
From like Three's Company and Three's Crowd?
What?
Like the crossover from Three's Company and Three's a Crowd? You know, like whenever like a show crossed over. I feel like we're going to be crossed over from this to the Dad podcast.
It's only letting me... Oh, no, I get it.
Oh, my God. Ella.
I got it. Shut up.
Afghanistan?
I got it.
Paracola?
Yeah, you do it real quick. Dick.
You don't trust me with your phone?
No.
Is this your page?
I don't know.
Write something. Oh, man, these Androids are weird. We are live.
I just got an
iPhone 11. Why do we have Spanish symbols? Where's the exclamation point?
What did you do to my phone?
We are livid. Nope. Well, Frank is livid, but we are... His awesome pod. We are live.
Sorry, folks.
Larry.
What's up, Angelo? Hello, Eric. Hello, Vanessa.
Why am I not coming up? At more.
I have no idea who's watching this, to be honest.
What is happening? Why can't you share this?
Yeah, this is the problem because you forgot you forgot your equipment, you dummy.
I'm blaming you. A laptop.
I'm blaming you for this. Have friends who should see this video. Share it with them. I'm trying, you assholes.
All right, friends.
Got it.
Doc is the best.
Doc Gooden?
Doc Brown?
Great
Mommy,
Scott.
I gotta tell you something about your kids.
All right, our live.
How are you, Vanessa? I'm just gonna use Frank's phone for tonight. Hey, what's up? Happy anniversary, Verdi.
Hey, Rob, what the fuck, man?
I'm pretty
Frank
sure.
Using a laptop from early 2000s. Is that thing protected from Y2K? No.
Do you remember the Y2K scare?
Yes.
Where were you working at the time?
I was at a New Year's Eve party.
No. I meant like around, like that last quarter.
Out of this?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. The last quarter of 1999. Like, where were you working?
I was working for a production company in Long Island, and I was at my boss's house party. New Year's Eve house party, and my other boss went around to his panel in the basement at midnight and shut his power off.
I worked... Oh, and folks, just real quick, we're actually using lapel mics for the first time tonight.
Yes.
So just let us know.
Some new equipment.
As usual, we're testing this on the fly. So... I was working at the bookstore, Barnes & Noble bookstore.
Okay.
And I would say like a good 3 months before New Year's Day, there were like just meetings after conference call about preparing the computers for Y2K. You know, like I remember, I think it was New Year's Eve or the last day before we shut down before New Year's. Like we had to do like a massive backup. All right, so remember zip files?
Yes.
Like it wasn't a floppy.
Yeah, it was also.
It wasn't a large floppy. It was like a hard zip drive, and we must have backed up about 5 of them, and they held a lot back then. And it just took forever. Fill up one is like an hour.
Those zip files were viruses.
What? Probably.
List me.
Uh oh, what happened? I crashed. Oh God, are we still live?
Yes, I think so.
Uh oh.
What'd you do? Your iPhone 11's fucked up?
No.
I got a new phone. Every year I get a new phone.
Nope, we're not. Ah, shit. All right, we're coming back.
We're rolling.
That's delayed.
No, I still see you. I think,
we're bringing it back.
I was finally able to share it.
We'll get ready to share it again.
All right, we're having a little technical...
But we're still recording.
Is that heavy beating? What happened? Oh, somebody said what happened. I think we're having a little trouble here.
No, we're good. Are we back? Yeah, we're back.
We're back!
All right.
We're having some technical difficulties here. We got some new equipment, people, so bear with us. Or don't.
Do whatever you want.
You're an adult.
Whatever.
Did the video lock up?
It did. It's.
Can you hear us? Am I coming in clear?
It's going to be a new... We're still recording for the audio, but we're back live, so share again.
Well, I didn't share it originally,
so
it's going to work out
so we're good. All right, well, that's a little bit then for the people listening to the podcast.
Okay.
That's a little special.
A little extra. Okay, now let's start the show.
Let's start the show. Hey, I got tagged in a post.
Okay, so that means it's shared.
Good. All right, we'll get everyone back. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what happened. I think the boost may have died on me, so...
Boost?
Now I'm running off of something. Okay.
I wonder if they know this just happened. We do.
Are they still commenting? People, switch write a comment in the comment box saying we are live.
Refresh?
Go back to the Better Half page.
Go back to...
Oh, dear. We were doing good, too. Story of our lives. Oh, well.
Page.
I don't know what happened. I mean, we're still going, but...
Refresh.
Okay.
Okay, so we're having some...
All right, we're still good.
Hello, Karen. I have no idea what's going on right now because all of our equipment just got all screwed up.
No, we're good. We're good.
We're coming in hot, people.
I don't see any watchers, but I guess.
Meanwhile, both Frank and Larry are breaking their electronics in a fit of rage.
People, switch over to the other feed.
I wrote, switch over. Switch over to the new feed.
Unless the old feed is still going, and I don't know.
Feed via... I don't know.
Vita Guerra? Remember her?
I think the old feed is still going.
No, we can't. Oh, here we go. Back in the mix. Rob, first one back, Rob. Good old Rob.
I have no idea what's going on.
No, we're on. We're on. If you go to the other feed, Rob is commenting.
Can I just renew it? Refresh it?
No, because it's a new feed. So you have to go back to the page, and you'll see. Whereas the first one is now saved there until I delete it.
Okay.
Because I demand perfection.
This video has ended. I hate this.
And now the video is over now.
God, we suck. This is why no one likes us.
This is why we're not on Strong Island Television or Village Connection Radio. So
you had one job.
Frank,
one job.
And Verdi blames the Wi-Fi, and you know what? I agree with you, Verdi. I think it is the Wi-Fi.
No, my Wi-Fi is all boosted up and new now. Okay, I have awesome Wi-Fi. I'm proud of my 1 gig. So suck it, both of you.
Listen, this is an iPhone 11. This bad boy is just rocking.
I spent $1,000 on it.
I did not spend $1,000 on it.
$1,000 over the next 24 months.
No. This phone is technically a downgrade from the last one I had.
Fuck you, my Wi-Fi. Fuck you. That's
Happy anniversary.
Hey, happy anniversary, dick. I hope you don't get any tonight.
I'm 100% sure he got married on 10/10/10, so he remembers.
Yeah, well, he's fucking...
It's like Red wants to shut you guys down.
It's like I'm watching a martial arts movie. Okay, can you understand this?
That's tomorrow.
Wait, look right at the camera. Fuck you.
You ever watch...
Zuckerberg wants to shut you guys down. You've just been zucked.
Oh.
You've just been pwned.
I like that.
How are the mics? Do they sound good?
Yeah, well, at this point, I don't think it really matters anymore. Mics could work, they may not work. The camera's just going to go randomly.
I have no idea what's going on.
What is happening? Dogs and cats living together.
The fact that I actually let you wear an Islander jersey in my house is it's upsetting to me.
2-2. No, 2-1. Yeah, 2-2. I'm pretty sure there were three. They would play 3 games going into yesterday's game. 2 days ago.
2-0.
You only played 2 games so far?
Yeah. Don't know why. Anyway,
That's weird.
Should we start the show?
Let's start it again.
Okay.
You can do it this time.
Hi.
Jesus.
I'm a little drunk.
Jesus, Murphy.
Welcome to episode 60 of The Better Half. I'm Frank, and that's Larry. I would say I'm the married guy, and he's the single guy, but we have no idea what the show's about anymore. So it's more of like I'm miserable being happy, and
I'm happy
you're
being miserable.
miserable. So that might be we might need a new logo.
Let us know, folks. What do you want us to talk about? Because I'm contributing nothing to the show. We sound decent. I'm a little on the loud side. I'm usually on the loud side.
It could be because I have this a little too high.
I mean, I can't.
Your stomach's not pulling the mic down.
I am fat. I am aware of that. It could be because one of these is like a multi-directional and one of these is an omnidirectional.
All right, Angelo's back. That's good.
Hey, yo, Angelo. Yo, Angie. Yeah, one of them's an omnidirectional and one of them's a cardioid. Cardioid?
Don't talk at it. Don't.
Can someone tell us what that means?
It means
Everything else seems to match
you're
up.
stupid.
All
Okay,
right,
let's start the show. Because, so
Frank, how you been?
I'm good. I've had a very stressful week with work. A lot of overtime.
I've been
And,
good, thank you.
I didn't get to that yet.
So we like to do this.
I will kill you in your sleep. Just so you know, I have the means.
At this point, I'm good.
I always like when you guys would do.
Would you?
Would you?
Oh, you actually said that.
And
Okay.
they're back. Would you?
We're just going to sit here and rip off other people's material for an hour.
Why not? All the best to it. No, tell us. You had an actually very busy weekend, Larry. You
did,
You were
actually.
in the city. You went to a.
I was.
Did you go to a concert or something? Or a
No,
comic,
yes.
bookstore?
A large comic book store,
Go on, tell
if
us.
you will. New York
don't.
Comic-Con. 2019 New York Comic-Con. Maybe 6th or 7th time now. I think my first one was like 2000.
Nerd.
It was like 2012, maybe.
Virgin nerd. Sorry.
It was packed. It was, but it was actually very fun. This year was very cool. I don't do the 4 days anymore. I can't do the 4 days anymore. I'm just getting old. But I went Friday and Saturday.
Verdi says he hears beating. I don't know what that means. Is that the beating of my heart?
Is it the fan? Because if it's the fan, you're going to be here beating the whole episode. Otherwise, I'm going to pass out.
Because Larry doesn't have any clean laundry.
Well, Rob doesn't hear any beating, so Verdi, I think it's your tinnitus. So yeah.
Going deaf.
So I went Friday and Saturday to New York Comic-Con, and I got to say, it was a trip.
To Manhattan.
It was, literally.
Trip
Well,
to Manhattan.
here's how my weekend went. So Thursday night, I went to Barcade.
I hate Verdi so much.
Why, what do you say? I didn't say it.
I'm not even.
Okay.
I'm just saying I hate him.
Okay. Wow.
I'll read the comments.
Yeah, you're going to have to because my ADD is starting to kick in. So Thursday night, I started going... I got to start over. Wow. Thursday, I went to Barcade in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Barcade's celebrating their 15th anniversary this year.
I still have not gone to Barcade.
I mean, it's a little from here. It's a little out of the way. I get it. If it's worth the trip, in my opinion. And I really hope you guys open one on Long Island because I most likely will work there.
Which means you'll never leave Long Island.
Nope. And all the barcades, there's about 8 or 9, maybe even more than that, locations, and each one of them on a different day is doing a 15th anniversary celebration. And a friend of mine is the manager over at the Barcade Brooklyn, and his brother also works there as well, so I got to see them. Actually, it's my dad's godson who's a manager there. And so I went Thursday, had a great time there celebrating, met one of the owners, great guy. And what's funny is of all the arcade games, now Barcade, for those of you who don't know, is what it says, Bar Arcade. It's awesome. I mean, like New York, Chelsea, Philly, LA, they're all over the place. Of all the arcade games that were there, to have a row of pinball machines as well, what game did I play for almost hours on end?
Miss Pac-Man.
No, I sucked actually at Miss Pac-Man that night.
Really? 'Cause that's your game.
You're right. I was off my game, probably because I was drunk.
Do I have to guess what game you played?
No,
Contra.
Technically, I did play that on the NES Player's Choice. Play Choice. I've been told I'm not allowed to do some things on the mic, so I had to
You're
hold
not
that
allowed
one
to
in.
burp on the mic because it's disgusting. We're live.
So I played a game called Shoes.
Choose?
Shoes. SHUUZ.
SHUUZ.
It's electronic horseshoes.
That sounds like minutes of fun.
I gotta tell you, we played for about an hour.
Really?
It is ridiculously addicting.
No, I have no desire to play
I'm
that.
telling you, you say that now, but you're there, and it's a trackball, and you pull back to get your swing going, and
Okay.
you pull forward, and it goes. And then there's if you play with multiplayers, one of the you can tell it's an old machine because one of the rounds is, all right, this is the buy-in round or whatever. The loser in this round buys everyone a beer.
Okay.
It actually says that. And they also have, like, for example, they have an original Tapper machine. Not root beer Tapper.
I was actually just talking.
Tapper.
I love Tapper.
And it's got the Budweiser logo on it and everything.
Tapper's a great game.
So, did that awesome time there at Barcade. If you're near one, definitely check it out. So that was Thursday night. Then going to Friday morning, bam, New York Comic Con at the Jacob Javits Center in wonderful New York City. Friday was my shopping day. I did Friday shopping. Saturday was for podcasting and live streaming and stuff.
Why wouldn't you go Saturday, Sunday?
Sunday, because then I got work the next day. Like, I like to take a day in between.
So you took a day off work to go.
I did. Well, I was off Friday
Why?
because I wanted to go to Comic-Con.
So you took a sick day or a vacation day?
I took a vacation day. If I took a sick day, that'd be illegal.
Okay, so you took a vacation. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. You're missed by the law. So if you took a vacation day
I did on Friday, yes.
instead of going Saturday and Sunday like a normal person would.
But, like, Friday and Saturday are the really good days. Sunday, everyone's getting ready to leave, and plus you have a lot of the kids there on Sunday. And I'd really rather just jump into the Hudson River as opposed to going to the Javits Center with that many kids there on a Sunday.
That's not normal.
I think it's been well established. I am not crazy about children,
I know you don't like children.
especially in a large capacity.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about fat kids. I'm talking about many kids.
I hate fat kids.
Aw.
Okay, all right. So okay,
So I went, and plus Saturday's like the biggest day as far as cosplay and stuff. And like I said, I wanted to take some video, which I did. Check out on the Retro Gamers podcast page. And Friday I did my shopping though. I spent all my money on one table.
Oh boy, let me guess. Can I just?
I mean, I don't
guess
have
what
it.
you-
I don't have anything. I don't have them here to show.
Because I already know what you bought.
What did I buy?
You bought more pop vinyls.
I bought one pop, and it was autographed in front of me.
Oh yeah, I saw who that was.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter. Okay, I get that. Respect it. But
And he had a belt that I did my damnedest to buy.
it wasn't for sale.
No, it's a one of one. It basically looks like an old championship belt.
Because you need more belts.
But it has the G.I. Joe logo on it, which clearly Hasbro has no idea this thing
Wait, hold
exists.
your thought. Why do Veronica writes, you do not want to go on Saturday, Sunday, not if you value your sanity.
Sunday, again,
I went on a Sunday.
I think Sunday because a lot of kids, the deals are better because I'm sure people mark things down because they don't want to go home with stuff, like the vendors.
Right.
But I just think Friday and Saturday are just better days.
See, I went last year for the first time.
Okay.
And last time.
Only time.
Because it was just, I don't like people.
Neither
There's
do
a
I.
lot of people there.
There is.
It was very hot.
Yep.
And
Stinky.
little basement sweaty.
Yeah.
And Ma Meatloaf. It was just like. But okay, so let's see what are we going to do the whole bit of what you spent?
Here's the thing, though. I don't have the stuff in front of me because it was fairly expensive. But cheap plug, if you go to our Instagram page on the Retro Gamers, Instagram.com/Retro Gamers Podcast, or don't open up another browser and go to Facebook.com/Retro Gamers
I really
Podcast.
should have moved this bag. It's annoying me now.
So if you want to pull up on your phone, if you go to the Retro Gamers page, you can see what I bought.
That's
It's
all
a
right.
place called Spitfire. Dedicated to the cause.
I don't care.
Spitfire Labs. Spitfire Labs. They make these laser engraved or laser cut, I guess, posters and
Hiring.
things that look amazing. and I bought I bought 3
Oh,
things.
I saw that. I saw your little wooden
Exactly.
thing.
So it's all the stuff made of wood, but it's very detailed laser
How
etched.
big was that?
So the one thing I bought was they started making VHS tapes, and it's basically the size and the diameter of an original VHS. And this one I bought was Spaceballs, and it's got little Spaceballs things cut into it and everything, and very detailed. Even on the top says like do not open, flap, and touch, or whatever it used to say on the very top.
Okay.
Of the thing. Even has the tab.
Which I always did anyway.
Of course. So that looked really cool. Then I bought, which is probably the size of an original NES controller, a Contra NES controller. Contra being my favorite video game, the first game I've ever beaten. And it's basically, again, laser etched with seams of the game into the wood, both front and back. It honestly looks really awesome.
Okay, how much?
That was about, that plus a small base was about $65.
Right, let me, hold on.
Okay.
65. Okay, what was the first thing you bought?
The VHS.
No, the
Sergeant Slaughter, yeah, that was 60.
60. Okay.
And then the VHS tape was probably another 65.
Another 65. Okay.
Then I bought from Spitfire Labs. It's got to be this big, maybe. I don't know. I'm not good with
About 12 inches.
measurement. No, probably even longer than that.
That's what she said.
About that big, that wide.
Is that an accurate measurement?
Yeah, probably that big, that wide.
Yay wide.
Yeah.
And over yonder.
And a sconch, thick.
Sconce. What's a sconce?
A laser cutout, and then layered 3D of the map of The Legend of Zelda from NES.
I gotta tell you, if I come to your house, I'm dropping my panties right there, boom, because you are a fucking chick magnet.
I'm telling you, the thing looks amazing. There's resin for the water and everything.
Yeah,
on the back, it says, it's
Why?
dangerous to go alone.
But why?
Take this because I love video games, and I love this kind of stuff. And that was about $250.
Who are you handing it down to when you die?
Once I'm
Anthony's
dead,
son?
I don't care.
Anthony's son? My son?
Maybe my godson.
You don't want that.
I mean, once I'm dead, I'm dead. What do I care?
Yeah, well.
So
that was 60, 65, 60.
I mean, I spent like $400 at the booth, so maybe that math doesn't add up.
Wait, you spent $400 at the booth?
At Spitfire Labs.
So let's just cross those three out and trade $400.
Well, plus tax, so probably like
So
$412.
$412. Let's go $425 just for that.
No, it was definitely $412.
Okay, let's do $425 for the hell of it. Okay, so that's interesting. That's what you spent on Friday.
Plus the $60.
So $412 plus 60.
Yeah.
So, okay, so here we go. So now we're getting now because I have a feeling you're gonna break 500.
I mean, do you include?
No, I don't include food.
Okay.
And travel.
Okay.
Because I'm sure you Ubered.
No, actually, I took the train. Well, I went in with Verdi.
Okay.
So we took the train.
Oh, you guys are friends again.
Wow.
I'm just checking.
Always been friends. I just had an issue.
Right,
that
I know. I know all about this.
It's Mental Health Week, and I'm probably the nuttiest person you're going to meet. So,
I know some crazy motherfuckers that are nutty. You are on a whole nother plane. Yeah. Joaquin. Jokian?
So
Ryan?
I
the
get
fuck
there.
Is that asshole's name? It's
Joaquin Phoenix.
Hair lip.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I get there at about 10. We get there like 10:15. We go in. I leave at 1. No, a little before 1, because I have to go from the Javits now back to pick up my dad, who's at home in Brooklyn, for us to then go to the Islander home opener that night. So I am just and then your favorite stretch of road, the Belt Parkway.
I don't like the Belt Parkway.
2 hours. It has never taken 2 hours to get to my apartment.
For those who are not familiar, especially out of town, out of state people like our listener, good friend Rob.
We're just talking to Rob.
There's 4 people. So,
Nice.
The Belt Parkway.
Share, folks.
Yeah,
Share.
share this. Please share this right now. Just click the share button. Share
Takes
it to
2
your page,
seconds.
because you never know
Forgot-
who's going to pick it up.
You share.
You.
Not you. No. Move.
You.
Move.
This
You.
gag.
There you go. Oh, waka waka.
Yeah, share. Please hit the share button. The more people who watch this, the better for us. If we become famous or something, we could put on a
Hey,
better
my
show.
mom started a watch
We
party.
could actually,
All right. I can't see.
production.
I can't see your comments, Ma. Just let you know. You're in the watch
I
party.
don't think she's on. But
No, I
anyway,
saw she's doing a watch party.
Anyway, so $400 for
Oh, let's not talk about prices anymore.
Oh God.
Bell Parkway.
Right, the Belt Parkway. Right. Belt Parkway is a stretch of highway built by Robert Moses, who hopefully is burning in hell. It's not big enough. It's not wide enough for all the cars that are on Long Island trying to get to Brooklyn and vice versa. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday, and there's traffic.
There could be a light drizzle, and it comes to a complete standstill.
Yeah, there could be a piece of dirt that actually goes into the right lane closed.
Meanwhile, I think an actual car was hanging off the side of one of the bridges the other day. I think traffic was moving fine.
I dread when there's an event.
On a bad day, to get from Brooklyn to my place on Long Island, I have to sneeze so bad.
So sneeze.
Grapefruit.
What are you saying, grapefruit? Sneeze. God bless you.
Nope, gone.
So when you say God bless you, it stops.
No, when you say grapefruit over and over again, it stops.
No.
Yes.
No.
You say it in your head, it goes away.
Pineapple pizza.
Nope. So, no, on a bad day, maybe an hour and 20 minutes. On a bad day. This was 2 hours to the point where I'm like, you know what? We're not even going back to my apartment. We're going straight to the Coliseum. So I was
had
livid.
A horrible ride on the Belt Parkway once. I work in Valley Stream, which is the first, what problem?
Your veneer is coming off your
No,
desk.
that's putty from the bathroom.
You gotta respect the team.
That's putty from the bathroom.
High five.
Yeah, high five.
Putty?
Yeah,
Get it?
Got
Putty?
it. Got it.
Okay, Seinfeld.
John Gilloy.
Not at all. John
Let's go
O'Hurley.
like this.
No, this is coming from this.
No, it's from
What else did I touch?
It's putty.
Gotta respect the team.
Okay, you said that already.
Look at
I worked on the bathroom all week. We'll get to that. So I left Valley Stream, which is the first town in Long Island before Queens and the Belt. And I was driving back to Brooklyn to our apartment, and before you lived there.
Yeah.
And I get to the exit on Knapp Street, which is about on a good day it should be 25 minutes, but I'm already in the car an hour and a half, and my phone rings and it's my boss, and he's like, "You got something?" So I go, "What are you talking about?" I had just started there. I was like maybe 6 months, and he goes, "The scanner. We have to download the scanner. We don't have it." He goes, "It's the only one missing." So I go, "I don't have the scanner." As I'm doing, I look in the back of where my bag is, and sure enough,
There's the scanner.
Scanner's in the cradle, and I'm like, I go, "Yeah, I just found it. Can I just bring it back tomorrow?" I'm getting off the exit.
I know.
Mind you, okay? He goes, "Actually, no, I was getting off the exit in Knapp Street. So I wasn't living in the apartment yet." And he goes, "Nope, bring it back." I'm like, "But I just got off bring it back," and he hangs up the phone. So now I have to get off the exit, cross over, come right
And
back
that's
down.
how you started.
And I drive all the way back to Valley Stream, another hour, okay? I'm not getting paid, by the way, because I'm already off the clock. Hand them the scanner. They put the scanner on the cradle, lock the doors, and then I go back home again for another hour on the road. So hour and 15 on the road back. That was horrible. Yeah, that was horrendous. I think we froze up again because I'm like this.
Well, we're still recording, so that will pop up again.
So that was
that was my Friday, and then Saturday was basically walking around, videotaping, live streaming for the podcasts. Met up with Brian from the Playable Characters podcast.
Yes, which I just listened to. I got to tell you, I do love that.
They're
podcast.
a great show.
I just listened to an episode of they were interviewing one of the prostitutes from Grand Theft Auto, and it was pretty damn funny. I'm not going to lie. I did see one of the videos you posted from the train station on your way to Comic-Con.
Okay.
You were a lot out of breath. Was that?
That's a lot of stairs. Not gonna lie,
Larry. I was like,
it's
he's gonna have a heart attack.
A lot of breaths. Yeah. Well, it's inevitable. Yeah.
But you by the way, episode 60, the year that one of us won't be making it to.
Ooh.
So could be me, could be you. Don't know.
Could be both of us.
Could possibly be.
And then I met up with one of our favorite, not only fans but guests of the podcast.
Yes,
Bree. I met up with Bree and her wonderful brother Nick. Two great people, and they were having a good time at the at the Comic-Con as well. And this was right before I ended up getting my lobster roll from a vending cart at Comic-Con. That cost me $38.
Are you kidding me? You spent $38 on a lobster roll from a vendor.
Well, on lunch.
But why do you have to? Why do you have to get?
Because
No. Why you're at Comic-Con?
Yes.
Why do you have to get a lobster roll?
All right, at Comic-Con they had the
Hold on,
vendor
no,
truck. Answering your question.
I'm going to answer part of your question. You could have. You don't get. It's like you don't order sushi from a gas station. Okay, you do not get lobster roll.
You do not.
You do not get a lobster roll from a vendor.
So they had the food trucks set up, all those like gourmet food trucks down there. And I was standing in front of the lobster roll one waiting for Brie and Nick, and it just smelled amazing. So a lobster roll, which was about yay big, along with a side of coleslaw and Old Bay fries and a Coke, $38.
What the fuck is wrong with
I was
you?
probably better off on the gourmet grilled cheese line.
No, you were probably better off going out and getting a hot dog from the freaking vendor outside.
That probably would still been $6 each.
Each.
Well, two.
Or I don't know, maybe actually if you actually went to the supermarket, maybe bought cold cuts, some bread.
Why would I bring all that? Then I got to sit there and make it and take all the food out and open up the packaging and everything.
You make the sandwich at home, you fucking knucklehead.
Oh, well.
I don't know, you ever hear something called, I don't know, tinfoil?
You mean like the one that you
You
wear
have
on
a
your head?
giant backpack that you have crap in, you could put sandwich in. Or a sandwich.
The lobster roll was good. I got to admit, it was really good. It hit the spot. It did hit the spot.
You frustrate me.
So, I think it was someone commented that they got a cool She-Ra limited edition.
It was Veronica.
Veronica
You frustrate
at
me.
Comic-Con. So that's pretty cool. I like to see that. That's pretty sweet.
You frustrate me.
Comic-Con is it was a blast. I wasn't waiting online for any pop vinyls, admittedly. I did see, though, the most expensive pop vinyls I saw
You make my leg shake.
was there was a Freddie Funko Pop.
Who?
It's like their logo, like the logo, the mascot.
Okay.
That was going for about $2,500. And then they had, which looked sweet. I would have gotten it if it was any lower, Universal Monsters. The Mummy, Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Werewolf. And maybe the Creature of the Black Lagoon. All in one pack, like a 4 or 5 pack pop vinyl, black and white, $625. Well, a little pricey on that one. So.
What's up, Mark? He's an Islander fan.
Hi, Mark.
He's an Islander fan.
I did not.
You frustrate me. I'm frustrated right now.
And I was willing to max out my credit cards to get that Sergeant Slaughter wrestling belt.
I'm not your father. You're lucky you're not my... Because I would punish you.
Why? It brings me joy. I mean, the $35 lobster roll should bring anybody joy, because that damn thing was good.
You know, you could go right over to the DJ's Clam Shack over here in Wanto, where I
I'm
live,
dying to go there.
and have a lobster roll there for about half the price.
Is it good?
It's fantastic.
Okay. Well, I was nowhere near there on Saturday.
You frustrate me. Anyway.
And I saw a lot of...
Oh yeah, let's talk about the cosplay.
half-naked
Let's talk
cosplays.
about the Whoas. I saw real life Peter Griffin.
Yes, me too. I saw him. That's the second time I saw him
Did you
there.
happen to run into anyone who looked like Jesus from The Big Lebowski?
I don't think I
That
did.
might have been Thursday. You went Friday and
I went
Saturday?
Friday and Saturday.
Okay, so then your son... Well, my buddy who I used to work with, this guy Matt, he's an audio guy. He was... do any of these things you buy at Comic-Con have good resale value?
Angelo, you know, it's... I don't...
I can answer that. No.
No, actually, yes. The
No.
pop vinyls have a good resale value. Yeah, okay. Some of them do.
Okay.
Some have
But you're
over
not gonna get rid of
$200. That's what I was going to say. I don't buy
up,
for the
Chris?
sake of reselling. I buy because I want them. If I have to sell something, it's
It was the chat.
it's mostly because
Burping boy.
I'm either in dire straits, or like recently I started selling some pop vinyls only because it was just some like topics I wasn't interested in, and it just didn't bother me. So
I got a question. Somebody who just joined. KO, were you over in, I think I saw you getting out of your car on, I forgot the name of the street, in
Okay.
Lakeview a couple days ago. I was driving by you, and I'm like, that looks like KO, but I couldn't stop because I would have got rear-ended. Anyway, what's up, Beth? KO, if that was you, just say it was. You were getting out of your car.
just agree, go with the bit.
Yeah, go with the pit. Just, okay, so you had fun. That's
I had a
good.
blast, and I got to say this. I'm going to say
my
this.
friend also went Sunday. He went as Borat with his daughter. So
That is awesome.
He went Thursday for work as Jesus from The Big Lebowski, and he went Sunday as Borat with his kid.
I saw a lot of bro Thors, as they're called, or Fat Thor from Endgame,
Okay.
which I should have easily gone as. And then I saw a lot of not as many Joaquin Phoenix Jokers as I thought there would be, because that was the opening weekend. So, and then there was this one Harley Quinn. God bless. No, female. God bless her. She was trying, but I mean, good Lord, she was about a swivel away from just exposing everything.
It's not a bad thing.
No, I'm just saying. There was children there, so it's a little decorum. Decorum.
You know what? You really you really shouldn't.
Oh, is there a delay?
Who cares if there's a delay?
Well, my mother said it. How many slutty Harley Quinns were there? Well, I counted 237. So that was my count.
I think you're lying.
All right, maybe like 249.
Okay.
This is what I wanted to say. And all joking aside, I want to be honest, and I want to be real here for a moment. This weekend, from Thursday to Sunday, was like, I needed this weekend. Like, no surprise, I haven't really been the happiest person on the planet for a while.
No.
Been a little bit of a grouch.
A little bit.
This weekend, and when I go back and I was posting up the pictures, even some of the selfies I did, I was so happy, and it was just so much fun. The weekend I had, I needed it.
Do you want to go in there by yourself for a minute? Because you kind of got.
You
have a little glow about
maybe,
you. I'm
maybe.
a little concerned.
No, I'm good.
You sure? I'll leave.
No, it's okay.
There's some tissues.
No, it's okay. I don't know if you want me to cry or something else.
This is an R-rated podcast.
Wow,
so.
That's if we really need the listeners.
All right, your mom might need to go over.
Oh,
my sister joined.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. So that was it.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time. Again, like I went last year. I know my cousin was there also.
Yeah. He's like, don't worry, you're going to see me. I'm only going to be there for a few minutes. Don't worry.
He ditched me last year.
Oh, he ditches everybody. But I love him. I love him for it. He just goes, he beelines for what he wants, and he's just there, and he's focused.
I just remember last year when I went, he's like, I'm going to go right up this aisle to the.
Yep.
I go, all right, fine. And again, my first time, so I'm taking it all in, and I'm trying, not going booth to booth, but I'm just like,
booth.
And I go, all right, I'm going to just. He texted me, and obviously
it's a little tough in there, yeah. It's getting better.
He goes, I'm in aisle like 32J or whatever. I was like, okay, so I'm like a 31, and I'm like, all right, so I go over and I go up and I go. Like, Frankie, for like an hour, and I'm like, then he's like, I'm at 16. I'm like, I'm at 32 where you told me you were. I'm like, I'm sitting here for an hour waiting.
He's on the move.
Yeah, he's insane. But I'm glad you had a good time.
I did.
Well, we did two things this week. My weekend was spent in that little tiny room right there, the bathroom.
Yeah, you're doing a good job in there.
Well, I had a little help because I got a phone call from my buddy Chris. At work, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, Frank?" I'm like, "What's going on?" He goes, "So I'll see you Sunday, right?" And I'm like, "Okay, what's Sunday?" He goes, "Oh, I'm coming over to help you with your bathroom." I'm like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "Now I've been wanting to do this myself.
It's a pet project, yeah.
It's a bathroom that's not used that often, but we needed a facelift."
It's like when Al redid the bathroom in his image,
right? So did all the ripping out. Everything's pretty. Just had to just do the plumbing, which I don't know. But I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and I'm like, I could do this.
I'm a master.
It might take me 6 months, but I'm going to do this. Again, toilet bowl works, shower works. The only thing that doesn't work is the sink, but there's a kitchen sink right there. So
it's like all one pipe.
I don't know, but so my friend knows plumbing. Well, let's just say my wife was speaking to his wife. And they were like, Chris knows all about plumbing. He can come help Frank.
Did she set up a play date with you?
I think I had a play date. I think I had a plumbing play date. So,
whoa, all right.
Yeah. So now, my friend Chris is like 6 feet 10 inches tall. So he's like, I'm like, all right. So I go, tell me what I need from Home Depot. He's like, I'll pick it all up. I'll pick it all up and I'll just.
He's more excited than you are.
Give you a bill. He actually enjoyed it, but he's so big that I couldn't see over his shoulder. I learned nothing. But
no, you learned to hire him next time you're
well,
plumbing.
exactly. Yeah. So basically, the bathroom, the sink is done.
Okay.
I hung the mirror, and then I get this. Now I hung the mirror, and I put my little
lever, yeah.
And it was
Level.
just a slither.
Oh,
slither
boy.
off, and I'm like,
it doesn't have to be exactly in between the lines.
well, here's the deal: the wall is crooked.
Oh.
Because whoever put that bathroom in was a moron. So anyway, hey Jess.
Wouldn't the ceiling be crooked?
Please, this whole house is crooked. So And now I'm just like, I want it to be level with the vanity. That's all.
Okay.
Okay, so it's literally a slither. I mean, a slither. And of course, my beautiful, beautiful bride comes down and she's like, "Oh, it looks great. It looks fantastic." She's like, "Did you learn a lot from Chris?" I go, "Yeah, I learned a lot about his back." I said because I couldn't see. She's like, "You know the mirror's crooked." I'm like,
That's all women.
So okay, fine.
My mother does it. My cousin does it.
Took the mirror off. I took the mirror off. I took the hammer. Went think to the nail. I go back on. I go perfect. Okay. Then fit all the. Now the only thing we have to do is the baseboard molding, which my friend Chris bought and cut.
There you go.
And he goes, "I'll come back next week. We'll figure it out."
Lord.
So that's hopefully getting done this
Maybe
week.
he's having problems at home and he just needs to get out.
I don't know, but apparently I might have another play date.
Good
So
stuff,
pretty
Chris.
excited.
Good stuff.
So now this is technically the man cave. This is the
It
cave.
is.
And I said, "Listen, you're not going to foo-foo the hell out of this bathroom."
Nope.
This is, I put my foot down, and then
How long did that
then
last?
She stepped on it and said, "Move it, fat boy." No. So then I go and I have this picture that I got at a yard sale. It's of every mobster from every mob movie. It's just like one of those collages. It's got the Sopranos.
Oh, yeah.
It's a common picture. So
Excuse me.
So I go and I'm like, "This would look perfect right here." And she's like, "You really want to hang that in the bathroom?" I'm like, "Yeah."
So while you're
She's
pooping,
like,
you're staring
well, no,
at by
she-
19
yeah,
men.
But so she goes, "Well, what about like the steam from the shower?" I go, I've been in this house 11 years. I've never showered in that bathroom
Why even have a shower then?
because this used to be an apartment.
No, I'm aware of that, but I'm
So,
saying.
but
could.
I'm like, I go, when am I going to shower then? She's like, no, occasionally. And I'm like, what, one every 6 months? I go, I don't think the steam's going to get in the picture. Realized the picture's in that room now. So, but I hung up another picture there. So, you know what? It's better not to argue.
That's what I
But
learned.
we did something else because now it's October, and as of October 1st, Halloween exploded in my house. So we had the kids watch. They wanted to watch a Halloween movie, but I was sick of the same old crap. So
You showed him the scariest movie
I
ever.
showed him
The Human
Exorcist.
Centipede.
I showed him Exorcist and the Human Centipede. So we watched The Burbs. You're thinking, all right,
wow, I haven't seen that in a long
innocent
time.
enough movie, right?
I guess, yeah.
Nothing
No.
really scary. There's one part in there where they see the Texas Chainsaw
Yeah,
Massacre
yeah,
on TV,
yeah.
and my daughter loved it. About 15 minutes in, my son's like, "Yeah, no." He's
Like, he's just checking out.
He's like, "I don't want to watch this."
Oh, okay, I
I'm
gotcha.
like, "Beat it, we're all watching it." I'm like,
Wow.
He goes, I go, "I don't know what to tell you, Joe. We're watching this." He's like, I go, "It's not scary." He's like, "Cause I do what the music they play like the
It
background
is, yeah,
music
yeah.
every time the
neighbors show up?
Klopeks come out. It's like, dun, dun, So I got it, but
That's like when I was little. Not Third Rock from the Sun. What was the other one?
Close Encounters.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Time out and stop. How do you go from Third Rock in this
Because I knew it was third. I knew there was a third in there.
Third Reich, Third Rock from the Sun?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so okay.
You had the third right.
Yep,
You had one word and about 12 years between the movie and the TV show off. Okay.
All right.
I get it.
Fourth wall.
So that was my... okay, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I get the idea of the music because I remember watching, they showed,
Close Encounters of
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I think that has a meaning, those sounds.
It did, yeah.
We are friendly here.
Oh, so I don't know. I saw the movie once.
I might have just made that up.
Saw the movie once.
Once?
Heard the music. Hold on. Heard the music. Scared for life.
Really?
That and the cliffhanger game on The Price is Right. Both scared me tremendously when I was a child.
Oh, wait. I
I never told you about that?
That's not Plinko, is it?
No, Plinko is Plinko. When you drop the ball. Ding, 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 ding,
Oh,
ding,
yeah, and it has
This is the
different
one where like you guess the price and whatever off you buy, that's how much he climbs. And if he goes over, he goes, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I used to cry when it would come on because it scared me tremendously when I was a kid.
Such a little wussy boy.
Oh, it was terrible.
You're
That was
a little
terrible.
wussy boy.
So you got through the Burbs?
Got through the Burbs. The kids love the Burbs.
Well,
one kid loved the Burbs. And of course, the part I was eating pretzels, and my pretzel sardine, and my daughter's like, "That's disgusting." She goes, "Daddy, will you eat it?" I'm like, "No,"
Oh.
but because we don't have sardines. But
Someone said Carrie is a scary movie. Carrie, I never saw the original
Pachinko.
Carrie. Actually, I never saw any Carrie. But yeah, I can see how that one's scary. I'm trying to think what used to scare me when I was little. I think
everything.
Well, yeah.
Ghoulies. I remember I saw Ghoulies one time.
Ghoulies creeped me out.
I didn't poop for about 3 weeks. Holy cow. Yeah, Tremors was perfectly fine. I sat through Tremors.
Was a
like,
great movie.
I love Tremors. Me and my dad.
I enjoy Tremors.
Did I tell you what I met Michael Gross about my Tremors story?
Alex P. Keaton's father?
Yep. He was in Tremors.
Yes.
Actually, he's the only one who's been in all 6 Tremors.
Well, his career was going well, so.
So I meet him at Chiller Theater.
Rumsfield.
Rammstein. So I meet, and I walk up to him like, "Hi, I'm Larry," and he stands up. He goes, "Hi, I'm Michael." I'm like, "I know."
Gross.
Right. Yeah. So at the table, and I think Tremors 5 was just about to come out.
Did you say big fan?
I always say, yeah, big fan. You know, long time. You know, been waiting for a long time.
Long time, first time.
Something like that. Yeah, big fan. Great meeting you. So, Garbage Pail Kids.
Wow,
you remember that movie?
I love when your mother rips you a new asshole on
I
this.
loved Garbage Pail Kids, the movie. Oh, it's such a terrible movie.
What's the one with the kid from Wonder Years and Howie Mandel?
Oh, Little Monsters.
That's when he's under his bed. Like,
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Ding dong, the dick is dead.
I wonder if that's my kids could watch that one.
That one can be a little scary, but I think it's okay.
Well, the next movie night's Saw. So.
Oh, there you go. That's really going to put them in their place.
Gospel.
What was the other one that used to scare me? I'll remember it eventually. What the hell was it? Oh, yeah. So I'm meeting Michael Gross, and Tremors 5 was about to come out, which, by the way, wasn't a bad movie. It's him and Jamie Kennedy were in it. And Jamie Kennedy was actually good in Tremors 5 and 6. So,
which was the one when he had, was it the second one where they had like a concrete floor bunker or something?
Well, he had that concrete. He was always ready
but there was one where he literally had like a bunker on the hill.
Oh.
And,
probably because the 4th one took place in the Old West. It was like a prequel. And
ew.
Maybe what?
It was a that's stupid.
No. This is what I'm getting at. Sorry. So there's the he has a little thing saying Tremors 5 coming out October, whatever, or November or something. I'm like, oh, cool. So I tell him, and I'm like, true. I'm like,
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Your mother says we told you came from a garbage pail and you would cry.
That's a true story.
Wow, your mother was trolling you back then.
Both my parents, they would constantly we'd be at dinner table, and be like, oh yeah, well when we found you in the garbage can. And I'm like, I'm not a Garbage Pail Kid.
You are.
And they would sit there and absolutely laugh hysterically at me.
Wow, now I know where the abuse came from. I'm calling social services on you.
A little too late now.
Yeah, it's way too late now.
But they constantly would do that. Oh, they found it.
My brother and sister used to tell me I was adopted a lot.
But that sounds normal from a sibling.
True, this is your parents. I had therapy.
So I see the thing, and I tell Michael Gross, I'm like, me and my father love Tremors, which we did. Like, that was our movie. So awesome. And then I go to him, Tremors 2 was great, Tremors 3 not bad. And I go, Tremors 4, And I do that.
And he goes, I directed that.
No, for Michael, it's almost as if Michael Gross, that was his Citizen Kane. Like, he wrote it, he looked at me and goes, you didn't like 4? I'm like, no, what I'm saying is in the same vein as the other 3.
Backtracking Larry.
Not that bad on its own. And then he signed my thing.
You mean you didn't like Meatballs Part 3 or Leprechaun 5?
In the Hood.
Is that what it was, In the Hood?
One of them went... Leprechaun, you know a horror movie goes bad when they finally go to space.
Well, yeah.
Leprechaun in space, Jason in space. Well, Curtis takes place in space.
Jason in Manhattan was pretty bad because it was in Manhattan for about 3 minutes.
Yeah, he wasn't really in that.
But it was like Jason on a cargo ship.
Do you remember Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Great movie.
That one of them is a pop now. They actually have a pop vinyl of one of them.
You don't see that movie played at Halloween.
That movie is fantastic. When he punches the guy's head off.
I remember seeing that movie when I don't know what year it came out, but I remember seeing that movie.
I would say early 90s.
Yeah, and I was
like there's a machine
it was
that can
on
tell
like when we had the rip. Oh no, not now.
Oh, what happened?
No, skip this scan.
No. Reboot.
No, it wanted to scan, and that's going to slow the shit out of my computer. I remember watching on HBO or Cinemax, whatever it was, and it was just I'm like, what a strange, great movie.
Yeah.
I remember the star of it was like this blonde-headed
I don't remember
the guy
actress.
from
actor, excuse me.
Yeah. What's that guy's name from? He ruined all the TV shows, Happy Days and. Ted McGinley.
Ted
McGinley.
He looked like a
wannabe Ted McGinley. Yeah,
poor Ted McGinley. I met Ted McGinley. He's cool.
Poor Ted McGinley.
Greatest line ever he had on Married with Children. He's in front of. He's taking a picture of Al and Kelly, and he goes. Al's like, all right, take the picture, and he goes, okay, Fonzie. I mean Skipper. No. Okay, Fonzie. I mean Captain. I mean Al, because he was on Love Boat as well.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like I don't get it. Not till years later.
Isn't it great when you watch something that you like a movie or something and all the references?
When I finally watched The Godfather, so much stuff made sense.
Same thing with Rippo.
Yep.
When we had our apartment, we each had to watch one of each other's movies. I actually had the better collection.
You had the better half.
I did. And he watched Godfather, and I just saw him going, oh. And I'm like,
Lord.
I go, everything's falling into place now, right? Because all roads lead to Godfather.
What the hell is he watching?
I have a little surprise for you, Larry.
Oh, actually, you know what? I have a surprise for you. Is my mother still watching?
I don't know, because I went to it.
Ma, comment if you're still watching. I don't know why I'm leaning in. This mic is with me wherever I go. So,
I like the clean area that we don't have the extra microphone stand.
no, this is pretty cool. I like these. I finally figured out how to work it properly, so that's good. Ma, comment. Come on. Where are you?
She left. She had some
probably did.
stuff to do.
My dad probably told her.
Can I give you my surprise first? It's not really surprise. We have listener mail.
Oh!
Email, I should say.
We should get a P.O. box.
No, we should get a what do you call it?
A fan base.
A fan base, and we should also get a PayPal, Patreon, or something. We need money.
Go fund me.
GoFundMe.
Oh, there's Mom. Okay. You do your thing.
Okay, listener mail.
All right, you're too slow.
Hi, Joy. Okay, go.
From my mother.
From your mother. Marshalls. Ooh, Mo Mountain. Hold on. Hot sauce. You know I love hot sauce. Since 2014. Thank you, Beth. Mo Mountain hot sauce.
There you go.
Cool. I'm actually making chili this weekend.
There you go.
So this is not going to go in it because it's not part of my recipe.
Oh,
but
okay.
I will have this with some chips. Thank you, Beth. You know what? I love swag. This is considered show swag. You're going to drop that, so let's leave that right
What? But it's not facing the camera.
there. It is now. Thank you, Beth. You're the best.
Okay.
You're the best mom I could have next to my mom.
There you go. And she's
my
the best
stepmom
mom I can
and my
have, period.
What?
And she's my best mom.
Yeah. Well, she wishes. No, I'm kidding.
And
Okay.
she'll take on any mom in an octagon.
In an octagon? Is that a wrestling thing?
No, it's a UFC thing.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, what's that steel cage? Go for it.
Okay, listener mail. Okay, we have one listener mail. We've hadn't had a lot of mail, so.
Only we have any.
So, hey, Frank and Larry. Hello from Indiana.
Whoa.
Indiana. I don't know if we.
Indiana.
My name is Mark, 28 years old, and I'm EMT.
Oh.
Okay, thank you for your service.
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
I was a Navy SEAL.
I'm a governor. I ain't got time to bleed. Sorry. I am in my truck a lot, and I guess he's assuming his ambulance a lot, and I need to laugh often because of the stress of my job. For that, I listen to Joe Rogan and Mark Maron.
I'm writing to let you know I don't listen to your stupid shit.
Just kidding. You guys are pretty funny. Damn. Wait, what's that? Boom, 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 boom.
Wait, you gotta let me know these cues.
Yeah. Anyway, he writes. Anyway, I've been in a relationship for almost 2 years, and my girlfriend is
Is this
now.
advice?
I don't know. I didn't read it.
You didn't pre-read it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking a chapter out of
All right.
Bill Burr. I don't read
Okay, you can do what you want.
So anyway, I've been in a relationship for almost 2 years, and my girlfriend is now having issues with my work schedule.
Ooh.
Most of my spare time I spend with her, and I usually devote a few hours on the weekend and hang out with my buddies.
Okay.
But for the most part, I am with her all the time. I can relate.
Throws before hose.
I do pick up an occasional shift here and there because, frankly, I could use the money. Does she expect me to quit my job just so I could spend more time watching her stupid Real Housewives shows with her? Are those still on, Real Housewives?
I don't know.
Keep up the good work. And on a side note, Frank, your Trump impression is hacky and overdone.
What impression?
Well, this is where he's wrong. Because,
Yeah,
I mean, we actually had the
He
president.
shows up.
Everyone is doing it. It's too easy. You guys are funny, but Larry needs to date. Frank, you need to chill or your heart is going to explode.
He's an EMT. He knows what he's talking about.
Probably does, yeah. Can you take my virtual pulse? Also, I would like to submit an entry for the very special episode this year.
Good Lord.
Episode of Family Ties when Alex's friend dies. Okay, come on.
I guess we're doing that one this
We were
year.
just talking about Michael
Yeah.
Gross, and I think
Yeah.
I actually said Alex Keaton.
You really did not read this, pre-read this?
I did not read
Okay,
this.
okay.
Thanks, and keep on potting.
Ooh, I
Mark.
like it. Thank you, Mark.
Okay,
Is it
so-
Mark Maron?
No, yeah, Mark Maron. No, he listens to Mark.
No, I know.
Maron.
Yeah.
Okay, well, ditch your girlfriend and do what you want to do. No,
I
listen,
mean, That's a stressful job, and it does take a lot, from what I understand. Like, that's like a dedicated. You can't just be like, I'm not coming in tomorrow.
I hope he's watching. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess, listen, being in a marriage, you have to make time for yourself, but you also have to make time for your family. I mean, Mark, you got, you have to tell your girlfriend that you need, your you time. But you do, according to your letter here, you do spend time with her, and you do pick up an occasional shift. Hey, tell her you're picking up an occasional shift here or there to buy her a ring, Mark. Shut her up.
I said or. No, I said or.
Did you just call her listeners?
Nope. I said or. I don't know why I did that also, but it was not whore.
Oh, we'll play that back. Or. I mean, I'm going to listen to this. So.
We need a production
We need an intern or something. Yeah. Can we hire Chew to be our intern for free? Hire him for free.
He'll be live tomorrow.
I don't think she expects you to quit a job. She's obviously just feeling like a little left out. So, I mean, I'm no expert, but you need your time. She needs her time. You need your time together. And you do have to work. You do have bills. So, if she's got a problem, tell her to write me a letter. Dear scumbags.
You two fat pieces of garbage.
As far as the Trump impression, it's not an impression.
It's not an impression.
We have him here on the show all the time.
We tried getting him today, but it wasn't.
No, well, he's
got busy.
He's got his
a little busy.
So, but,
a little busy.
I mean, I told you, you've heard me try and do a Trump impression.
Last week, he almost kicked your son out of the place.
He was angry.
He was.
Week.
Well, he had a lot of things going on.
But,
and
I mean...
impeachment and Greta Garbo.
And we know that Harry Carey does take me over. That's a possession, that's not an impression.
That's something different.
So,
and that will be held up in court.
But yes, Larry needs to date, and I do need to chill. You're right. So. And I'm writing this down now, so don't forget the very special episode.
Yeah, that's a good choice for a very special episode.
Alex's friend dies. Is that the one where it's just like, if I remember correctly, it's all black, and they just... It's like opening different little, like there's spotlights on him.
Oh, yeah, almost like third season of Batman.
Suicide or something?
I don't remember.
I gotta rewatch it, but
it's been a while. It's been a while.
P. Keaton, I'll remember that. Okay, so thank you.
So I guess that's going to be our very special episode.
And we'll have Anthony Rippo of from the Retro Gamers podcast on as well. That's going to turning into a little bit of an annual.
So that and the March Babeness, we're doing pretty good.
Did you want to do that list that you found, or
I can't pull it up.
Okay, that's what she said. We'll have to say. We'll say that for next week.
Exactly.
We actually have a list of.
I mean, it would have been fun to do live, but
you touch people in Indiana. I do. I've touched many people in Indiana.
That's the problem. That's why he doesn't live there anymore.
Spider Nico Davua, Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan. Old Mick Jonathan had a farm.
Jonathan.
Jonathan left the lovely. City to move on down south and became a farmer, and I am fucking jealous.
Makers is a place to be.
I am so jealous. I look at all the videos and I'm like, he's living his best life.
I want Jonathan. Can you send me an unedited video of a chicken going in that defeathering machine? That thing looked amazing.
I did not watch Danielle.
No, he doesn't show the actual killing.
Okay, well, there was one, I just saw a lot of blood, and I'm like, I'm not watching.
I didn't see that one either, but also the best is the first. He's holding the chicken. The chicken's just like, oh, this is comfortable. Hi, how you doing, sir? Oh, it's a very beautiful day. Oh, what is that in your hand? I don't know. And he's like, well, the sharper the knife, the better. And he's holding it to the chicken, and chicken's like, oh, interesting. I wonder how my day's going to go.
I have no idea what's happening.
But no, they follow him on YouTube, Tika Farms, TICA. They have a lot of educational. I'm going to call it educational videos, and they're doing great down there.
I'm happy for him.
I mean, I would not want him as a neighbor up here, but
we already know what he did to his neighbors up here.
But down there where they live
in Brooklyn,
they really did. That's amazing.
In Prospect Park.
Park Slope.
I'm sorry. And
you had a hive of bees.
I know. I still have the honey. So, and that's good honey. So,
honey.
Honey.
So thanks for checking in. I don't know. Yeah.
My bathroom savior has just joined. Chris, I was just giving you a mad shout out about helping me do the plumbing in my bathroom. I appreciate it. You're a godsend. And get your ass back here to do the molding. Thanks for all the help, and I owe you a case of beer and some money. So,
nice.
Yeah. So, what do you got coming up, Larry?
What time is it?
It's time to get ill.
Okay.
It's 9:02.
Wow.
Somewhere to be.
No, I'm just curious.
An hour.
I don't know. I don't have any. I'm not prepared for this.
Well, you didn't come prepared at all.
I know.
So
because when we do it at my place, it's so much easier.
I'm sorry. I have this beautiful studio here that I
I
created.
have a wonderful studio.
You have toys.
By the way, I'm starting a new podcast. It's going to be about pop vinyls, so be on the lookout.
No one's going to listen to
decided.
that.
People
I'm
will
being
listen.
positive. I'm being positive.
People will listen.
Not
They're
many
coming out with a Ronald Reagan pop vinyl.
Well,
I'm now a
does
pop.
it come with a jelly bean or something?
Maybe the Chase will. It's a 4-pack. Well, they just put out a Ruth Bader Ginsburg one.
Such a nerd.
They put out Ruth
Is
Bader
she
Ginsburg.
dead?
Hold on. The 4-pack is going to be John F. Kennedy.
Oh, come
No,
on.
no.
Too
The
easy,
Chase.
too easy, too easy.
Jackie O. Reagan. Oh, Jimmy Carter.
Ugh, that's boring.
So, what do I have coming up? I got Chiller Theater at the end of the month, which is awesome because we're going to meet the Banana Splits.
Really?
By the way, the new Banana Splits movie, which is a horror movie.
Wait, they're making a movie out of the
No,
Banana Splits?
they made a movie. What happens is the actual rights of the Banana Splits, the original 1960s
They
kids
were
show.
animals, right?
They were animals. It was a live-action
were a
kids show.
band.
They were a band. They were animals. They're now killing people.
Oh, excellent.
No, and this movie is like gory. I mean, it's goofy, but it is gory horror. It's actually going to be on Sci-Fi, I think, like next week or something.
That's weird.
And it's the actual Banana Splits. It's the rights and the original Banana Splits.
Have you seen The Joker yet?
I haven't. Everyone's making it out to be like the greatest movie of all time, which then usually makes me not want to watch it.
First of all, I don't think anything's going to be able to live up to
Heath Ledger?
Heath Ledger's Joker. But from apparently, I don't like the fact that they changed his name. His name is like something, and I heard this today actually.
I don't even know what the Joker's real name is.
His name, I forgot what it was in the original Batman, but in this one, his name is like Arthur Fleck,
Yes.
Affleck, Ben Affleck.
Oh, wow.
Batman.
I didn't put that
I don't know if
together.
people put that
Okay.
together, but
Ooh.
apparently he's like this. It's slow. It's about a guy basically slowly going insane.
What a friend of mine
He's
actually.
got mental issues. This guy.
No, he does, and supposedly now, just because he has mental issues, now he's a good guy. I guess I don't know. Everyone feels bad for him. He's the Joker. He's the most menacing character in like comic book
this is
history,
his origin story.
basically. But what a friend of mine made a good point that it almost feels like it was a movie. You could put John Wayne Gacy as the character. It's just about a guy going crazy who dresses up like a clown.
But it's his job, apparently.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it could have been any other type
I
of
can't go
movie.
away from the mic. We're mic'd up. I can't. Usually, I just go
I
to
know
the mic.
exactly. And then they're like, you know what? Let's try and make some more money on it. Let's just get DC, see if we can throw the Joker's name on it. Like otherwise, it could be any old movie. Like as far as I know, are they even in Gotham? I don't even know.
Yes, they
All
are.
right, at least they're in
Yeah,
Gotham.
Yeah.
And I think in the trailer, there's a little boy, which could be Bruce Wayne. I don't know. These are not spoilers.
Jack Napier, right? Thank you. Jack Napier was the Joker's
Yes.
original name.
Well, in 89 Joker, was that in the comic as well? Probably it sounds
89
like it.
Joker, I know for
89
sure.
Joker, definitely. Heath Ledger's...
Where.
What
Okay,
this
rate
town
the
needs
Jokers.
is an enema. All
Let's
right, let's
rate
do it.
the
All right, here we
Jokers.
go. This
Rate
is
the
good.
Jokers.
This is
Okay.
good. All
Going
right.
all the way back.
We're going to Cesar Romero.
Yes.
Okay. Well, first of all, let's list them.
Okay.
Let's list them in as chronological order as possible.
Okay.
So Cesar Romero,
Romero.
Jack Nicholson.
Now you're going to include.
Hold on, I'll get there.
Boy, he's
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
I will include the animated Joker. So Mark
Okay.
Hamill, Heath Ledger, and Jared Leto.
Heath. I love Heath Bar.
Heath Bar's. I'm not crazy about Heath.
Underrated.
Not crazy about it. Too much crunch.
Heath Bar, Leto.
Heath
and-
Bar.
I called him Heath Bar.
So much bad.
Sue Johnson. My friend. I shouldn't have used the last name. But my friend Sue, who hooked me up with her husband.
Whoa,
We had a
alright.
play date. Who hooked me up? Thank you, Sue. Thank you,
Oh,
Chris. Heath Bar Crunch.
Jared Leto.
Jared Legos.
And Joaquin Phoenix. Right? I'm pretty sure.
Rivers Brothers.
I'm sure there were other people who played Jokers, but those are the big ones.
Those
are
are
the big
mains.
ones.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's do this.
Now, this
1, 2,
is...
3, 4, 5.
I know this is a very unpopular opinion. My number one, and as much as I can't stand him anymore, is Mark Hamill. His rendition,
that laugh.
even in an animated form, I think is awesome. I love the voice. I love the laugh. And it just plays out.
You can't stand him anymore because of his political stance.
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to shut up. So.
Yeah, my father. You almost kissed your sister, you freaking creepo.
Yeah. So, but he's my number one Joker.
Okay.
Am I going through my list, or are we
Yeah,
going
you
to
do
go?
your
Okay.
list and I'll do mine.
Number 2, I will say.
He's writing Luke. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to interrupt, but I have to give a shout out to a special person here. Considering this is a Better Half podcast, married life, single life, the girl who set me up with my wife, just joined the podcast. Went to elementary school with her. She worked with my wife. That's how we got set up. That was the connection. Without her, I would probably just be in some stranger's basement right now instead of my own. I want to give a thank you to Patricia, my elementary school classmate, who apparently I was her bully and I was unaware.
Makes sense.
And I apologize. And funny thing is, when she told me that, she goes, "I got a girl for you," and I'm like, "Well, I haven't seen you since I'm 13." She's like, "I know, you're perfect for her," and I'm like, "What does that mean?" I go, "I'm still like, does she like immature boys?" Hi, Patricia. And then I thought, okay, when I found out like that, she told me, you bullied me and you made me cry, and I was like, I felt horrible, and I'm like, wait, this is a setup. I'm going on Maury. This is a Maury setup, or like
you are not the father.
She's setting me up with a transgendered, and I'm like, this is a complete trick.
Hi, mailman.
Hey, mailman. So Messi Messina, that's what they called me back in elementary school. Original Messina.
Yeah, I get it.
So, but I owe Patricia. I owe you my life. I owe you my.
We love you
because you set me up with my wife.
Does she spell her name with a Z?
It's Italian.
Oh, okay. Patrizia. Meraviglia, buon compleanno, te faccio brutte.
The fuck? Get you non-Italian motherfucker.
I can't leave. I'm hooked up to the thing.
I will hurt you.
I love the Italian Garden. Nope. Olive Garden. Screwed that up.
That is not Italian food.
Screwed that up.
That is not.
Don't
Here's
matter.
my thing.
I screwed it up.
Yes, you did. I had this conversation with somebody last night. Italian food. They were shrimp.
Dennis said it best.
No, shrimp palm, chicken palm. I go, if you could order it at a diner, it's not Italian food. That's my goal. That's my stance, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so
Mark Hamill, Heath Ledger. I think his was very good because Heath Ledger, even I quote him every now and again, sometimes just people want to watch the world burn. Like, he just was uncaring. He just did not
that's
care.
Exactly what the Joker
Love
is.
it. I love that Joker. I want to live my life like him. What? Then I'm going to go old school, Cesar Romero. Because he, as much as that was campy, he can come off as like he's so deranged that everything is hysterical to him.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. And he had one of the greatest laughs.
Oh, exactly. And the fact he was like, "Fuck you, I am not shaving my mustache."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know.
He kept that mustache,
which I never noticed until I found that out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I never noticed. I'm trying.
I used to know. I'm like, what is that
I
under
have
the
whole series.
Yeah,
right
I know.
There. Thank
you bought it,
very
yeah.
much.
And then Jack Nicholson. Nicholson or Nicholas? I always get him confused.
Nicholson.
I don't know why. And trust me,
Larry, it seems you're just a little dumb.
There you go. I like that.
That's the first time I ever did that.
Remember the laugh at the end of the laughing box?
Yes.
That's creepy. And trust me, them two are close. Like, these top 4 or 5. Where am I at?
You did 4, so I already know. I know
So but these top 4 are like close to each other. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Jared Leto's already down here.
No.
And not any fault of Jared Leto.
Now, I didn't see Suicide Squad.
Okay.
So I can't comment, but Leto would definitely be my number 5.
Fair enough.
And
I didn't see Joker, so I can't comment on Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, so that would be 6, right? Yeah. Right.
That would be 6 then, or 7?
6.
Yeah. So,
we should maybe do that until after we saw
No,
Joker.
but I think this is fine for now.
I'm still debating who played a
Ledger or
Joker.
Phoenix.
Ledger
All
or
right.
Phoenix.
I'm hearing great things about Phoenix.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. And Joaquin, did you ever see when he was on Saturday? Not Saturday Night Live. Joaquin. There was Joaquin. There was River.
Joaquin.
Like Christopher Joaquin.
Hello, Larry. I'm here in Gotham.
Right, there was Joaquin Phoenix and
stopping crime.
But he wasn't Gotham. He was the mayor of Gotham.
I'm Batman.
Wasn't he the mayor?
I'm Batman.
No, he wasn't mayor. He was what the hell was he in Batman Returns?
No.
I don't know, but he killed Michelle Pfeiffer.
FIFA. It's a salad dressing. I love when Larry laughs because then he starts going.
Because I lose track. What the hell? Yep, nope, gone. All right, that is gone from my head. Yeah, I know. Joker.
Okay. Well, mine's we're close.
Oh, that's what it was. Joaquin Phoenix. You ever see when he was on David Letterman show?
When he was wearing
when he had the
full beard.
The beard, and he was completely all dazed out and everything,
yeah.
and Letterman would not let. He never let anything go. Like Paris Hilton was on.
Yeah.
She just come down and he goes, "All right, nice to be here. So, how's jail?" Like right to her. Yeah, basically. Hey, Paul. But Joaquin was so out of it during the interview. They get ready to go to commercial. He's like, "All right, well, hopefully you'll be able to join us next time." So it was hysterical.
I used to love David Letterman back in the day.
He's a little wacky now. All right, so what's your top?
Okay.
I guess 4.
Should I go from 5 to 1?
Yeah, sure. Do it differently from me.
Yeah. What? No, so obviously my last place I would have to put Jared Leto.
Okay.
Because I don't know. I just didn't like the whole braces thing and everything, you know.
But that is a character from the comic, so he's definitely portraying one of the versions.
I know.
It just didn't work. Again, nothing against Leto. It's just that character didn't work.
I think odds are pretty much the same, a little bit different. See, I have Cesar Romero as 4.
Okay.
Just for the fact that and this is no negativity towards him. I just think the other ones surpassed him.
Okay.
You know, like
Fair
Nicholson, and then for number 3, I got to go with Nicholson.
Okay.
Because he, in my eyes, was so. I mean, looks wise, he was very similar to Cesar Romero, but he reinvented the role.
Mirror.
Mirror. I mean,
That's
I just
classic.
thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
And then
Do you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Yeah. And where does he get those wonderful toys? I got to go with.
For the longest time,
Mark.
I didn't realize when he goes, what this town needs is an enema.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is he mispronouncing enemy?
Oh,
I was 9.
You were 9, yeah. I got to go Mark Hamill, the animated.
Okay.
The laugh just gets it. He just
awesome.
And like. It was just. I mean, it was a cartoon, but
you can still express in a cartoon, though.
Yeah, he nailed it. I mean, if there was ever a role, I mean, and I don't want to say he was born to be Luke Skywalker. Yeah. He nailed playing the Joker. So, and not many people are aware. I mean, unless you're a fan of Batman.
Yeah.
So, and obviously, of course, my number 1 would have to be Heath Ledger, just for the fact that when I watched it, I saw that in the theater. I watched that, and I'm a huge Batman fan. That blew me away. That was just, I was like, I literally was like, I just sat there, I was like, this is, if I said, I remember walking out of the theater, I go, if he doesn't win an Oscar for this role, I said, it's a, and
do you think he won because he died?
I think it helped, but he should have won anyway.
I agreed. And here's the thing, and again, it's kind of like almost now, going into The Dark Knight, everyone was like, this is going to be the greatest movie, period. Not greatest superhero movie, greatest movie.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you. I walked out of The Dark Knight. I'm not saying it was bad at all. Not at all.
I enjoyed it.
I don't think it was like the greatest superhero movie of all time or the greatest movie of all time.
Greatest superhero movie or even, but it was definitely up there.
It was great, but not the way people made it out. However, yes.
Spit it out, Junior.
The Joker in that one, Heathbar, was just amazing. Just his uncaringness. Like I said, though, the only reason why Hamill, for me, outdoes it is because of that, that more personality is thrown into the cartoon version.
Yeah.
And plus, Batman the Animated Series was awesome.
My list, look, my notes are just...
That is just all over the place. So let us know, I saw some of the comments. Some people feel Suicide Squad Joker doesn't even deserve to be in the list.
I have to watch that. I mean, hopefully...
I thought Suicide Squad was good. My favorite DC movie, and DC's got a terrible time with
DC
movies.
Makes good television.
They do. They make good television. They make amazing animated movies.
But their movies just...
They're live action.
Marvel owns them. I mean, it's...
But I enjoyed Suicide Squad. Shazam, I thought was really good.
I didn't see that.
Check out Shazam.
I liked
Shazam's
Shazam
good.
as a kid.
Okay. I like Zachary Levi. I think he's very funny.
From,
he was Chuck.
Chuck.
I knew him from Chuck.
Chuck.
That was great. Actually, another Batman reference in the first one. He's like, Vicky Vale, he's singing, and then what's her face shows up.
Oh, what was the stupid Prince song?
Which one?
Batman, Bat Dance.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
No, but what was the single from that?
Bat Dance.
No, I think it was something else.
Because remember at the end it goes, and where,
No.
and where is the Batman?
What song? Wait, hold on. Then what song are they playing when they're in the art gallery?
Oh, I don't.
That was a Prince song.
Wasn't it Bat Dance?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't Bat Dance. That'd be too.
If
That'd be
only
like
I had
too.
something in
Yeah,
front of
honestly,
me that-
that'd be too like in the movie. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to think of the song. Because when I saw those two cosplayers who played as the henchmen, Bob, and then the big guy with the boombox at Comic-Con last year, they were blasting that song.
It was just called Batman.
No, Bat Dance. I know there is a song Bat Dance, but there was a main. It played on the radio. I don't think it was Bat Dance.
Bat Dance was on the radio. There was
For God's sake, someone bring up the album.
This is The
Oh,
Future
it's
by Prince, Electric Chair by Prince,
This is
The
gonna
Arms
bug
of
me.
Orion by Prince, Party Man by Prince,
Maybe Party Man.
Vicky Waiting by Prince.
No, Party Man, I think, was the one that was playing in the art gallery.
Trust by Prince.
Trust, that's what I'm thinking of. Trust.
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 Oh, I don't remember. I just remember.
But I don't still
Didn't
think
they Kiss by a Rose by Seal? Wasn't in that one?
that was in the third one, I think.
By the way, do you know they are making a standalone Mr. Freeze movie?
That's rumored. I think because
I
now
hope
the
not.
joke. Mr. Freeze has a better story, I think.
Scarecrow has a great story.
Scarecrow has a great story, but actually, you want to talk Life Married versus Life Single. The whole reason Mr. Freeze is the way he is because his wife came down with some sort of illness,
Yes.
maybe even cancer, I don't know. He
I don't know if-
put her into like this perpetual state of hibernation, trying to find a cure. Shit goes haywire, and then he becomes Mr. Freeze.
Yes.
And then his love. Now, don't get me wrong. If they make a standalone movie, they'd best put Arnold Schwarzenegger back in that character.
Speaking of Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Nice to see
I
you.
want to see the new Terminator movie.
It looks new. They got the Terminators in the new Mortal Kombat.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that online, actually.
I don't know I don't know how I feel about Dark Fate, Terminator, because what's her face, Linda Hamilton.
She'll fuck you up.
Yeah, but Judgment Day did her wrong. It looks like.
I just like what is she when she at the end of the trailer she goes, "I'll be back," and I'm like, yeah, that's badass. I'm a big fan of the Terminator series.
Oh, it's
I
a
love
great
them all.
series.
I love them all.
I thought
even
the third
love
one
TV
was good.
show. I actually I'm being my life is so goddamn busy. I did not see Genesis. I saw the
haven't
one
seen-
with Christian Bale.
The one when he flipped out.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Good for you. I mean, there were some great scenes in that movie.
And you're walking through la-di-da-di-da. No.
Yes, I would like to see a Riddler, but as a Unabomber type of guy. I think that could work. I just don't like when they reinvent the origin story.
Yeah, that I don't like.
I mean, okay, I get it's a whole new generation of people, but it's an origin story for a reason. That's the story.
I still think the Joker in the movie that's out today, I think the Joker was added at the last minute. I think it was a completely different story to begin with. But
Wait, so you think it was just a standalone story, and they said we can turn
exactly.
it into the Joker?
Let's just throw the DC cover over it.
You have a good point.
No, but not my point. A friend of mine mentioned it. I'll give him the
I never even
credit.
thought of that.
I'll give him the credit. So, like, they just threw it on there just to make money.
So basically, the original,
Like I said, it could have been John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, just a guy who was a clown,
Exactly.
who was losing his business, and slowly mentally going insane.
Yep.
And they said, "Wow, this could be the Joker."
Exactly.
You have a good point there.
So, I don't know, though. I didn't see the movie. So, you're not going to compete with Marvel, so do movies as they can't do. Marvel's got a lock on the live action, like I said before. DC has a lock on the animated movies. DC animated movies are
And
fantastic.
television shows are better.
TV shows are good, though. Batwoman, yeah.
I don't think
I
I'm
don't think I'm going to watch Batwoman.
I would-
Actually, I haven't watched any of
I
them.
would love to see, and I know we're going complete nerd here,
No,
but
it's all
I would
right.
love to see a Nightwing series.
Well, that's on the DC streaming service. They have Titans.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I know, I get
Teen
it.
Titans.
No, but it's rated M.
Yeah, my kids watch the Teen Titans cartoon,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to tell them that's Robin from Batman. Yeah. He goes, no, it's Robin from Teen Titans. I go, no, Joe, I'm gonna throw you a beat. I'm like, don't mess with my Batman.
Holy!
I think I'm gonna have them watch the original Batman series. I point to it because the whole box
It's a great
set's
one.
right there.
That third season, they just ran out of money.
I'd like the Batusi.
Because but in the third season, the '66
Oh, I know,
Batman,
I know.
there's no backdrops.
I know it's terrible.
It's just
terrible.
it looks like a community
Can
college.
we talk about Halloween?
The movies?
No. Oh. Any Halloween plans?
No, we did not. Marvel's more kid-friendly. DC's better to do dark theme. Correct.
So my daughter lately is on an Addams Family kick.
I love that.
Did we
talked about that last time.
Yeah.
You couldn't go into much detail because we had a guest. Your little boy.
Right. Yeah. Well, my wife's going as Morticia. I'm going as Gomez.
That's
which
awesome.
I have to
I
shave
can't wait to
shave
see
my mustache into a little pencil.
Oh, I can't wait.
And we're getting a hand. A little hand for my
Oh, are you?
shoulder.
Nice.
I have the easiest costume.
You really
it's
do.
just a pinstripe suit,
Yep.
which I have. So, my wife got a very very black slinky dress and a wig.
There you go.
So hopefully we'll get more use out of that than just
dear.
just the costume.
We're live.
No, I'm talking about
Of course.
Sex.
No.
Oh. Yes, but no. Now that you mention it, no. Geez, it's my wife, dude. I was talking about maybe she could wear the dress out to another event.
Yeah.
In that room.
Okay.
So, what you are an animal. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. And Joey's going as Pugsley, but because Pugsley's such a generic costume, he's going. If you stand alone, if it stands
shorts, but he's also not fat.
Right. Well, we're gonna put a little pillow.
Okay.
He's the skinniest one in the family, but I should actually go as Pugsley. But because if Pugsley's if you stand alone, you don't know who it is. We're going to a family party. So, but because they get to dress up at school, he's going as Charlie Brown.
That's pretty funny.
Because the dog's name is Snoopy.
Yeah.
But on Halloween, he's going as Charlie Brown with Charlie Brown's
that's
so he's going
genius.
as I told him he's going to go as with all the holes in it. I got a rock. He's actually afraid that he's going to get rocks for Halloween. He's not the brightest kid in the world.
That's all right.
But so I said, Joe, what you have to do is you have to take the thing off, and then you're Charlie Brown underneath the thing. I go, it's a twofer. You'll get it's a twofer.
That's a win-win.
It's going to be a great costume. So so that's Halloween. I got to work that day.
I don't really do much on Halloween. I'm not a Halloween person.
You don't invite strange kids into your house?
Not on that day. I'm more like I'm gearing up for Christmas. Christmas is my holiday.
I'm so over it.
Love Christmas. So I just get through. I don't get the whole, ooh, it's scary, it's horror, it's Halloween.
On a side note, real quick, speaking of scary, I have a new school on my route. It's a school for troubled teens.
Oh boy!
So
you have to deliver.
Well, yeah, but I won't go inside the building because I have to actually walk past the house, the classrooms that face the street. Yeah. And so far they've been open a month, and in a month I've been told to go fuck myself twice, and I've been given the finger twice by people in the classroom. And then 2 days ago...
Is this from the teacher or from the students?
Students.
Okay.
2 days ago, I had a girl who looked, I want to say, a little like Harley Quinn, believe it or not, in a room full of black kids. So I immediately went somewhere else, Pornhub, and you'll all get it. And she went like this. She went, hey, and she gave me the finger, and I was like, okay. I was like, you have a nice day. I was like, you too.
Like what grades are they? How old are they?
They're teenagers.
Okay.
And there's cop cars there every day.
Okay.
And so I put the mail in the mailbox, and the guy goes, you could bring that inside. I go, no, you can bring that inside. He goes, why? I go, I told him. I go, well, because I've gotten the finger twice, and I've told to go fuck myself, and Harley Quinn just went, hey, fuck you. So I'm like, the mail's going in the box. And he goes, I get it. So I'm like, all right. So that was that. So, yeah,
that's
I
rough.
have to get off my route.
That's rough.
Because it's scary.
Well, that's Valley Stream for you.
Yeah, it's a little scary. So, You know what I do have, though?
What do you got?
I got some old news.
Old news?
Old news. Get off my lawn.
Nice.
Yeah, we got to get that drop. We need more production.
We need like a third person in here who's not on mic or on camera doing all of our bidding.
Joey. Okay, so for those who aren't familiar with old news, I read an old news article. Could be from yesterday.
There you go.
It could be
Done.
from yesterday. It could be from 10 years ago. It could be from a week ago. But the fun part of it is Larry has to guess where it's from.
Okay.
So, excuse me. Let me just get
little quench the
wet
palate.
my whistle.
There you go. Another stolen bit. Way to go.
So much better.
I was never offered anything to drink tonight.
You know where the fridge is? You hear how many times? You're like family. I offer you food. I offer you this.
You break bread in my house, you're family.
That's my rule. You're mocking me? You'll never get invited again. How many times have I invited you over for dinner, and you're like, nope, I'll pass. I'm good. You want
I'm
this?
not-
I don't want to sit at a table with kids. That's why.
Well, I don't want to be intrusive.
You're not intrusive. I'm inviting you over. for
I
dinner.
know, but what if
You're
you
a
make
jerk.
something I don't want?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll make you special chicken nuggets or mozzarella sticks.
Ooh.
You fucking man-child. Seriously. You like food. I've seen the stuff you eat. You've posted things.
What's that supposed to mean?
You eat adult food.
I eat food. Yes.
Are you making fun of deaf people? How dare you? I'm old. I'm getting deaf.
We're not subtitled, so.
Anyway, so you're more than welcome to get a drink there, Kimosabi. Drink some hot sauce. Okay, so you ready?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Blank homeowner finds naked milk drinker singing in his kitchen, authorities say.
Milk drinker.
Milk drinker.
Mulk.
Now with vitamin R.
I'm gonna say Texas.
Pennsylvania.
Dang.
Okay, so
right.
police say a Pennsylvania homeowner went to investigate the sound of singing coming from the first floor of his home early Monday morning,
What is this joyful noise coming?
only to find a naked man
There
drinking
you
milk
go.
in his kitchen.
Oof. What is there? Anything more disturbing?
Milk was a bad choice. Erie police said the homeowner heard the singing at
Erie.
around 3 a.m. Can you imagine you wake up at 3 a.m. and you just hear...
Ding dong, ding ding ding.
I was
ding,
trying to
ding,
think of
ding.
something else, but, I was like, but all right. I like milk for what milk's got. I don't know. He grabbed his pistol and headed down the stairs to find the man.
And then the guy grabbed his pistol.
Sitting on his kitchen floor.
Ooh, bare ass.
He was naked.
Hey.
Is he dead?
He's long dead. We mention this like every week.
I forget. We should play Dead or Alive.
Well, you'd fail every time I
Well,
say
then
Jim Varney.
finally you'd win at something. So the homeowner, this homeowner called the police and the man was taken into custody. How'd you like to be that cop? Hands behind your back. No, you don't put him in front.
There you go. Do this. Put them on yourself.
Take these, put them on. Erie police could not immediately be reached for comment, but authorities told the Daily News the suspect appeared to be under the influence of an undisclosed substance and was acting confused.
Yeah, milk.
You needed soy milk, actually.
Soylent Green.
The intruder was arrested and charged with criminal trespass and disorderly conduct. No injuries were reported. It wasn't clear how the man entered the home or how long he had been in the residence. Do you have any chocolate syrup? I'd like to make an egg.
He was there long enough to milk the cow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess they have cows in Pennsylvania.
We got cows.
We got cows. Hey, we got cows. All right, so
Yes,
that's
all right.
Pennsylvania. Let me write that down for the...
Way to go, PA, representing.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm going to retire. In Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought we go to like Alaska.
I would like... Oh, wow, okay.
Well, whatever.
Wow, the pictures that came along with this one.
Oh boy.
Wait, hold on. A little slow.
Oh dear.
Okay. Next old news.
Oh, we got another one. Okay.
Yeah. Woman claims brother fed her a meth sandwich.
Ooh, is that even possible? What? Okay, that sounds like Florida.
Arkansas.
Dang it.
Home of the Clinton killers. Views expressed by the Frank and Larry are not specifically views of the Better Half podcast, so go scratch an ass. 2 Arkansas siblings,
Arkansas.
not married, were arrested on drug charges during the weekend after the sister claimed her brother fed her a meth sandwich.
Why is she
I
arrested?
wanted ham! Because they were probably growing it.
You don't grow meth.
Well, you know what I meant.
You
Producing
cook it.
Cook it. Elizabeth Catlett, 29, was pulled over.
Sorry, what?
Elizabeth Catlett, Catlett.
Catlet, yeah.
29, was pulled over on Sunday in Hot Springs.
Ooh.
I was in Hot Springs once. A city roughly 55 miles southwest of Little Rock, for driving without her headlights on and in the
Giggity.
middle of a mall. No, her brother, 33-year-old... Wait. Her last name is what?
Catlet.
Her brother, 33-year-old Don Furr, was a passenger in the vehicle. 2 last names.
What are you trying to get at?
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute, 2 last names. That mean they have to
Brother
share
and
a
sister.
father.
2 different fathers?
No, that'd be the.
2 different fathers. Same mother.
But usually, wouldn't the mother give the last name, her last name, to the child?
Whose last name do you have?
Well, my
Now,
parents.
Shut up. Your mother's maiden name?
Well, no, but my mother's married. She was married when I was born. So she was already Mormon.
So? Stop talking.
Shut up.
I think it's bedtime.
Yeah, you can tell when we start getting close to the end of the episode.
The police officer who pulled over... I'm sorry, the pictures are just... The police officer who pulled... I'm going to turn it to the camera. So, who pulled her over said he smelled marijuana in the car and observed Catlett moving about the vehicle in a quick, nervous manner. KATV reported. Okay, I can't...
Someone get that gremlin off
Hold on. I just have to show everyone this.
There you go. Look at that. Hold on. Coming in.
Because these two... I want to party with these two.
That's about. There we go.
All right.
I'll just hold it there for a minute.
And
yep.
Let me know when I can turn it around.
Yep, you can turn it. All right, you can turn it back.
Okay, this is my wife and sister.
I'm my own grandpa.
Great song. Catlett said the car didn't contain any drugs because I ate them all. But
They're in my belly.
But when another officer arrived on scene and a body check of Catlett was conducted, police said they found small plastic bags and a cut straw in her front pocket. Alleged residue of methamphetamine.
Ooh, methamphetamine. I picked the wrong day to quit methamphetamines.
Striker. Ted Striker? The 29-year-old told police someone else placed the bags there. How they got there?
It wasn't me. That's the best when you watch Cops or Live PD.
Live PD's fantastic.
Not mine. Sir, they're your pants. I don't know how they got in there.
My pants. I borrowed these pants. Investigators asked her brother, Fur, if there was anything illegal in the car, to which he reportedly replied, if there's anything in the car... If there's anything in the car, it would be in the console, and it would be ice. Wow. The officers said they found 0.5 grams of meth in the vehicle, as well as alcohol swabs and medical supplies.
I'll do it.
Catlett then allegedly told police that if she pops hot, likely a reference to testing positive for drugs.
I was going to say, if she drops it like it hot.
It was because Fur fed her a meth sandwich. I said no mayo. She also allegedly told the cops that Fur did that often, and she thought he put meth in her drink early Sunday.
That's the number 4 on the Wawa lunch special.
Fur reportedly confessed to doing meth with Catlett on Saturday. Well, they're close siblings.
Well, yeah, like I said, I'm an only child. I don't know what it's like to be able to do meth with a sibling. So. Right. I know what it's like doing meth on my own.
Yeah.
What?
The two were taken into custody on various drug charges. Catlett faces additional charges of DWI and refusal to submit to a chemical test. Both are scheduled to appear in court November 4th. We wish you both the best of luck.
Godspeed, you drug addicts.
Matrimony.
Good Lord. All right, that was interesting.
Yuck. What are you looking at?
Here we go, it's stamped on top.
So
all right.
Anyway, so that
I think that was.
Now the show is over.
No, not yet. We're gonna wrap it up properly.
Yawning. I saw that you.
I'm
yawning.
beat. I am so tired. It's been a long week. I got one more day to go. Tomorrow, I will be going to somewhere for a taste testing. I can't remember anything tonight. It could be an issue.
You should probably write things down.
That's true.
So the show would flow better. I'm just saying.
Whatever. I'm happy we got the lapel mics to work.
I'm happy about that too. Because this brings a whole new level.
This does. There's a lot of freedom.
Well, the fact that there's no clutter, I like that.
That too. Yeah, except for that stuff.
Well, those are my headphones.
Yeah. I'm going to a whiskey taste test in Brooklyn tomorrow night.
Really?
Yeah, and if Mom's still watching, if you can put up which one it is. So we're doing that tomorrow. My parents are going, yep.
Okay.
Widow Jane, not Guido Jane. Widow Jane is a whiskey they make in Brooklyn. And so
I'm not going to ask you to bring me any back.
No. Red Hook. And
like you would anyway. So mean.
So they're doing a taste test. It's their 7-year anniversary. So me and my parents going there, some friends going there. I think my cousin's going to be there. Not the one you know. And
I know one of you cousins.
I just missed most of the show. What happened, Rob?
Rob was at his sister-in-law's.
That's true.
I love the fact that we have a complete stranger in Chicago who watches us.
He's not a complete stranger anymore.
Well, he actually gave me shit on Twitter.
Did he really?
About the Dad podcast.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, because you're too slow.
I'm very busy, man.
I'm going on my 6th podcast.
Yeah, well, you have no life. So I do. I spy the car from Animal House. Yes, it's a little dusty actually.
Lovely. So so Widow Jane tomorrow, taste testing. Well, it's like a 7th year anniversary thing, so that's going to be fun. And then Saturday, I got another Islander game, and then that's pretty much it for the weekend. For me, what are you up to?
This weekend I am. It's Columbus Day weekend.
Oh yeah, sure.
So,
everyone's off but me.
I'm sorry, was that English?
I was yawning. I'm so tired.
Okay.
Because it's hot. That's why it's hot down here, and I start to fall asleep in the heat. I also fall asleep in the cold. I kind of fall asleep wherever.
Okay.
He's a fat
I
guy.
fall asleep everywhere. I fell asleep at a racetrack, a horse racetrack, literally with my back to the fence because we were in like a picnic area, and I'm like horses running behind me, and I'm like this.
That could be a medical problem.
No, I was just tired.
So am I. I'm beat.
I'm always tired.
But no, it's weird. Whenever I podcast, I yawn. It doesn't mean I'm tired, though.
That's upsetting.
Like right now, I'm about to yawn. I don't know what it is. I think I just have excessive carbon dioxide.
I'll be taking improv classes again next spring, so...
Carbon dioxide wants to escape my body so bad. I'm like a tree.
So does your brain.
I suck in oxygen and spit out carbon dioxide. Nope, trees do the other way around.
Well, no, so this weekend I actually have it's my father-in-law's birthday today.
Oh, okay.
We're having a little birthday party for him at the house.
Happy birthday.
And then Monday we're actually taking the whole family out to next episode's content. We're going apple picking.
Ooh.
So we do that every year with another couple and their kids. It's like an annual
daunting.
thing. But the best part of the day is after the apple picking, we go out to this awesome diner in Islip.
Okay.
Called Orsini. I think Orsini Diner or something.
Sure.
It is the best diner ever.
Is it really?
Oh my god, the food is fantastic.
Better than Foursome Diner in Brooklyn?
1,000 times better.
Ooh, that's a challenge.
And they like designed the entire diner for the holidays. So like you walk in and there's just monsters everywhere.
That's cool.
It's a really cool diner.
Yeah.
I think it's called Orsini Diner. I think it's called. I can't remember the name, but I'll let you know next time. Here he goes yawning again.
I can't. But it doesn't mean it doesn't mean I'm tired. I do it when I drink and I do it when I podcast.
And you breathe.
All right, that is a lot of fat jokes in a short amount of time.
Now listen, did you see this body?
I'm
this
just
did
saying.
not happen overnight. You know I love it.
I'm just saying. I don't feel
know
it. Mental health awareness.
Oh, do you want to plug for that? Or
No,
is that
there's nothing. So there's people out there that's crazy.
Is it Mental Health Awareness Week?
Yeah, this week.
Listen, if you know a crazy person, smack them around a little bit. That's wrong.
Joker.
I shouldn't have said that, right? Don't smack them around. Make fun of them behind their back.
That's not like a normal human being.
Yes. Remember, if you can't laugh at yourself, laugh at other people.
Exactly. All right, well, that sounds like a fun weekend.
Yeah, and then,
I need a doctor. You're
making
right.
some chili,
I
too.
do need, ooh,
So,
better save some for me.
What?
Save some for me.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah. Okay, so if you'd like to reach us in any way, like our listener,
reach
Mark
out
did,
and touch.
He sent us a nice email, and we will obviously read your email
Yes,
online.
that was pretty cool.
I mean, we get like one every 6 months.
Hey, look, we'll take it.
You can email us at thebetterhalfpod@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter at BetterHalfPod1, which we really need to start putting the episodes up on, too. I'm just saying.
I told you, it doesn't automatically share.
I know. If it wasn't Retro Gamers.
No, Retro Gamers doesn't automatically share. It shares to my page. On my Twitter.
Oh,
so I have all those followers.
Instagram, you could follow us at The Better Half Pod.
That we need. You got to give me the password when we're done.
I've given it to you 1,000 times. You can follow me on Twitter at Mess411. And again, like I always say, give me a little hashtag TBH or The Better Half, and I will follow you back. And Larry, you can find all over social media, everywhere. He's a social
PlayStation,
Xbox,
more 365.
Pornhub.
If you follow, soon I got to make money. If you follow me, there's no guarantee I'm following you back. From Boy Meets World?
Video of you on Pornhub.
You don't have to watch it. You just have to click and then close the computer, so then I get the view.
What is it of?
Don't worry about it. And then I get the view, and then if I get enough, some people can make like $30,000 in a month on Pornhub.
Larry.
Now, granted, these are smoking hot chicks, so I don't know what a little chubby boy like me can make.
Listen, I wasn't going to go there, but there is, people do like the fatties.
There is.
So,
I don't care who watches.
I will be doing an unboxing video
on Pornhub.
3 months. No, there is a new crate out. It's called America's Crate.
America. Oh, I feel like I've heard about this.
I've told my wife
that
I want a 3-month subscription from her.
Okay.
Because I know it's like $30 a month.
Can we do it here?
What?
The unboxing? Can we do it
I
here?
can do it, whatever. For Christmas.
Okay.
Which means I'm
so I
not
guess
getting it. So, because she'll forget, even though I told my daughter and her sister. And then after 3 months of her buying it, I'm going to take it over for another 3 months.
Okay.
But I really can't do it for more than 6 months. So, we'll see. Hopefully I'll get it.
All right. That's interesting. Also, if you can, wherever you're listening, well, you're watching this podcast on Facebook, but when you listen to our podcast, also check out the other podcasts in this wonderful network of podcasts. As you're watching this live right now, tune in tomorrow at, I think, 9 p.m. The Yin and the Yang podcast will be live, so God only knows what that's going to be like, so check it out. Of course, every Friday, check out the Yin and the Yang podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. Every Tuesday, the Retro Gamers podcast. Various Saturdays at 6:05 p.m. talking more wrestling. And soon, more Pop Vinyls will be coming to a podcast station near you.
Really?
Gotta promote.
I love you like a brother. Like, okay, I'm only like a stepbrother. But I don't get this. Explain to me.
What?
What's it going to be about?
Oh, the Pop Vinyl one?
Yeah, like,
I'm going to assume Pop Vinyls?
I don't know if you're going to...
like talking about pops, talking about values of pops, ones I'm looking for.
You know you're going to be on who are these podcasts.
I don't care. Look, the guy was terrible in the Chip Chipperson podcast. So
he was not terrible.
He was terrible.
No, he wasn't. Carl.
He can go. Ron Carl passed away.
Wow.
So
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Now get us on your stupid show.
Wow. That's.
You know what? Nope. I don't need this anymore. Nope.
Don't. I can hear that.
I know.
You're messing with the mic. Don't try and be. What are you doing?
Trying to storm off.
Huh?
Trying to storm off.
You're attached.
Oh, damn it.
All right, so end the show, Larry. Hey, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your time. It just so happens that we're ending the show, and my cousin Frankie came on, so I don't have to listen to any of his comments. So, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. I know we had a little difficulty in the
5-star reviews
with the audio and video screwing up. So, but thank you for Mark from Indiana for our letter. Thank you, Rob from Chicago. Bang, bang.
Yep.
And Rob, if we ever come to Chicago, you have to take me to get a good deep dish pizza. I don't want any friggin'
deep dish
where
is
the
so
tourist
overrated.
goes. I want to know where Rob goes. Okay.
Deep dish is terrible.
And what? It is, but I mean,
Yeah.
New York pizza's better, 1,000 times.
Absolutely.
But you know, what can I tell you? Somebody's giving us a lot of hearts, so I'm pretty
Nice.
excited about that.
5-star reviews,
Yes,
people. 5-star reviews
on iTunes. Obviously, the more ratings we get on iTunes, the higher up their charts will go. Right now, we're currently sitting at 1,212,408. Oh, 407.
There we go.
So,
right behind Karen's Cat podcast.
Yeah, and
So.
the Furries podcast too.
And I'm calling a manager.
So I see what you did there, Susan.
Thank you.
But again, we appreciate all the support. And remember, every 5th episode, this is episode 60, so every 5th episode is a live episode. So we'll see you live again on episode 65, and we'll see you on the interwebs for episode 61.
Want to end it?
Yeah.
Do it.
Doom, boom, boom. Thank you.